What's up, everybody? Easy here from the DFS Whisperers, coming live with a video for tomorrow's WNBA slate. Hope everybody had a nice showdown. I was off on that Russell pick, man. My bad, guys. Seattle was just off to start the game today. Like not Minnesota. Washington came out 18-3 to start the game. Like, that was ridiculous. They basically held a big lead for most of the game. But if you paired Natasha Howard and Della Dawn at captain, you were straight, basically. If you had Della Dawn at captain and just played Natasha Howard with her, all you needed was just a couple or one or two more good plays, and you were straight. So I like tomorrow's slate. I like it a lot. I was looking over it. Draft Dashboard hasn't updated yet, so I wanted to get this out earlier, so I'm just going to shoot the video on Prizepicks. But shout out to Draft Dashboard. They are a dope DFS site, my favorite tool to use. Use our link down below. You'll get it for $1 for your first 30 days. You get to see our custom player pool for every sport. They got NFL preseason up already, so that'll be super helpful right there for the preseason. You got MLB, NHL, NBA, of course, NFL, and WNBA, which is in its beta phases right now. So it's really dope, man. A lot of cool futures, man. Just invest that dollar, man. Trust me, it's worth it. Shout out to my Prizepicks right here. They are a dope DFS site as well. You pick 2, 3, or 4 players below, and all you got to do is just project their over and under. Use our link down below and you get 25% link down below, or our promo code, and you get 25% of your first deposit instantly matched, and also a 2-player prop for free, and you win 25 if you get it right. So all you got to do is just use our link or promo code Whisper and make a first deposit, and you get those incentives. Let's see. Shout out to the club, by the way. DFS Club website is live. Check it out. Shout out Skywalker. I nearly said DFS Whisperers, DFS Space, and LJ Sports. So let's dive into today's slate real quick. I'm gonna give y'all my top 2 favorite Prizepicks plays at the end, but to start off with the Atlanta and Chicago game, I like Vandersloot, but her price is scaring me off of her. Liz Williams ain't a bad play. My thing is this: Liz Williams 9 times out of 10 will be matched up against Dolson. So, and any center that guards Dolson's gonna pull him out. So, which means more rebounding opportunities for Breland, who is one of my favorite plays on the slate tomorrow. I really like Jessica Breland in this spot. She's in a revenge game narrative as well. If you super into those, I like narratives, me personally. She's playing up against her former team. She had a big game against them the last time, and I expect her to be able to replicate that. So she is also my favorite prop for Prizepicks as well at 22 right now. I say as long as Breland stays under 25, you can go over on it. Even though I feel like she'll have a 30 to 35 point game, I'm just saying keep it safe, because you never know with Atlanta as well. The coach can easily pull her and play Monique Billings, but I really, really like Jessica Breland in this spot. I think she'll have a lot of extra rebounding opportunities. We all know she's a great rebounder as well, and she has a decent mid-range shot, great shot blocker, and she can walk into steals. So I really, really like this spot for her. Really, 22 is a very low projection for Breland's upside in this matchup. Diamond DeShields, she's had big games against Atlanta before. I like her, but I wouldn't touch her prop 9 times out of 10. She has a solid. Basically, her prop is at her floor. Like, it's in between her floor and what she normally scores, basically, about every slate. So that's a tricky one right there. There's a lot more other props you could look to not even have to mess with that. Tiffany Hayes, she's also in a good spot, but we all know Hayes this season, she's had a lot of games where she'll start off hot and then just disappear in the second half. So really, in this Atlanta and Chicago Sky game, if I were to pick any players, it's really between Dolson, Vandersloot, and Jessica Breland. And, my homegirl Bria Sykes as well. Brittany Sykes, not Bria Sykes. But also, I really like for the next game, you got Indiana Fever and Minnesota Lynx. I really, really, really like Sylvia Fowles in this spot. In the past, she's had some pretty big games against them. And in a slate where I think raw points may play a big, big, big factor. And the fact that we got Liz Cambage on the slate as well in a revenge narrative herself versus Dallas Wings in Dallas. Man, I feel stupid, but I might fade Cambage tomorrow because her ownership might be ridiculous, and she's 11K. I think ownership will most likely determine how I pick on Cambage, but I really like Sylvia Fowles tomorrow against Indiana. Erica Wheeler is not a bad pick against Minnesota. I'll probably stay away from Nafisa Collier, Dupree. I really like Tierra McCowan. Like all these bigs, I like these bigs like Breland, Fowles, McCowan. Obviously, Hamby whilst Asia Wilson is still out. I really, really like McCowan as well. She can come off the bench at low ownership and absolutely rebound the crap out of that ball because she's going to have a lot of rebounding opportunities, like a lot. Because Odyssey Sims will let that ball go. Collier, if she gets a chance, she'll let that ball go. Dantas will have her shots. Sylvia Fowles, she's more of a high percentage shooter, so you won't get much rebounds off of her. And I feel like Sylvia Fowles can easily put Achanwa in foul trouble, which gets McCowan some extra run. It's definitely a risky play, but I really, really like that one as well, Achanwa. And for the final game of the day, well, already highlighted, De'Erica Hamby, I love her. Arika Gwumboale, I really, really like her too, and I would go over on her on Prizepicks. Like, Gwumboale is an easy over for me tomorrow. I love the spot she's in. I like Alicia Gray too. Man, I was pissed last slate. I had a lineup where I paired Alyssa Gray and Candace Parker. That was my hedge lineup, basically my first instinct gut feeling lineup. But I ended up deleting it and never actually submitting it. It also had a Gwumboale and them on it with Hamby. Man, that was sad because that was an easy takedown lineup that I never submitted. So y'all know how terrible I felt. But I really, really like Arika Gwumboale. I like Hamby. You could definitely play Liz Cambage, but I'm going to let ownership dictate how I feel about Liz tomorrow. But as of right now, my gut feeling is telling me to not play her. If I am, just throw her somewhere in a small little GPP. Kayla McBride is not a bad play either, but Gwumboale is just the main reason I won't get to McBride. And I know everybody's going to look at the price difference like McBride is cheaper, so I might as well just go down to McBride. And McBride has had big games versus Dallas before, as recently as last season where she had that big 38-point game against them, 38 actual points. But I feel like Gwumboale could light up Vegas tomorrow. But these are my favorite plays, guys, from each game. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Use the link down below to subscribe to Draft Dashboard for $1 for your first 30 days. Get some of the best info in the industry on DFS. And, get to see our custom player pools and all that jazz. Sign up to my Prizepicks right here, where it's a different game where you just pick 2, 3, or 4 players below. And you can win up to 10x your money if you get everything right. My 2 favorite plays on Prizepicks right now is the over on Jessica Breland and the over on Arika Gwumboale. Definitely wouldn't be scared to go over on Hamby, but I wouldn't go too crazy. I'd say I might watch the lines on that one. Alicia Gray, she is always tricky because you just never know what you're going to get out of her. I would be inclined to take the over on Sylvia Fowles as well. But my favorite 2 that I feel the most confident about are over on Breland and over on the Gwumboale. Yep. So that's about it. Follow us on Twitter at DFS Whisperers, Instagram at the DFS Whisperers. If you want to get your Whisper Squad merchandise, we got The link down below for Zazzle.com, where we sell all our Whisper Squad t-shirts and tank tops. You know, go ahead, rep the squad, and appreciate the love as always, man. I'm getting sleepy right now. I gotta be at work in the morning. That's why I just tried to get this out now, because if I don't now, I probably don't know when I'll be able to get it out. But without further ado, we out here, man. Whisper Squad.